Oh yeah, I've got a special report here. Today is March 25th, 2008. The website is located at harrythomas.info. I'm your host, Harry Thomas. Now apparently what's going on here is the police state has some new tools to use against the citizenry. And there's a company called Lampard. They're a less lethal ammunition and weapon systems they create. They offer firearm training services. Now they have a whole array of different kinds of products, including robotics, that they will send a robot, and they're billing it as to be able to get you to come out of your cell. And they are marketing all their products, automatic firing weapons, shotguns, all kinds of stuff to the military and police. Says here, billed as safe alternative to the taser, this weapon is designed to shoot a soft 20-gauge projectile at troublemakers, anarchists, 9/11 truth activists, or anyone who dares question authority. Listen to the news report.
The use of tasers has come under intense scrutiny following the deaths of a man in Vancouver and another in Halifax. However, one Sarnia company is promoting what it considers a safer alternative. Here's CTV's Rick Smith.
Sir, can I talk to you? We've had some complaints about the noise.
Get the hell out of my house. Get out of my house.
Put the bat down. Do it now. Put the bat down.
Get out of my house.
Put the bat down.
This man was not shot with a bullet, rather a small bag called a sock round. An impact device loaded into a specially made cartridge and gun called the Defender. It's designed to knock a person down, not kill them.
I felt it knocked my feet right from underneath me, and I could feel trauma all the way to my fingertips. My whole body was shaking afterwards.
A Sarnia company, Lampard Less Lethal, believes it has an alternative to tasers. A police taser was used last week at the Vancouver airport on a man who subsequently died. Barry Lampard founded Less Lethal in 1969. Non-lethal weaponry that comes in all sizes. Police shotguns and some semi-automatic weapons can be adapted for non-lethal use.
This is a sock round. It's one of the projectiles that come out. Its impact hits the body, obviously, and puts out a certain amount of energy on the body, which can knock you down.
Sir, can you show me your hands? Show me your hands, please.
Back off. Get out of here. Back off. Back off.
Now, sir.
What are you going to do?
Get down to the ground. Stay down. Put your hands out.
Less lethal weapons have been endorsed by NATO, and countries like Great Britain are buying them up.
It's increasing almost every week. We're getting increased orders. We just shipped to Israel. We had people from Singapore yesterday.
Rick Smith, CTV News, Sarnia.
Now I believe that they have all the weaponry that they need in order to subdue. I don't understand why they need any more. They say this doesn't cause any damage, but I mean, look at the weld marks that this gives people. And I would imagine that if you got hit in the wrong place, you could die from this just as easily as you could a taser. Now, one of my YouTube videos I put up was a news report of a local man who died at the hands of a taser. And this self-proclaimed police officer said that he trains people on the tasers, and, you know, he took 10 seconds of it himself, and he's still alive and stuff. And, you know, I would like to say, you know, buddy, you don't even know what you're getting into. And he says Taser International had all kinds of scientific tests and stuff that deem this safe to use and blah, blah, blah. But what you don't understand, buddy, is putting them kinds of volts of electricity, 50,000 of them, through your body, is you might be okay right now, you know. What about later on in life? What about when you get older? You have no idea what kind of effects that's going to have on your heart later on in life. It's just like the guy who can drink down a gallon of whiskey a day and say, see, I'm still around. Yeah, but what is the long-term effects? You know, what is that going to do to you when you get older? These are the things that need to be taken in consideration. And the cop said on the comment section, he said, well, the bottom line is that you need to comply. If you comply with an officer, then you don't have anything to worry about. That's a crock of crap, because I've seen these things used on the elderly, young children, people in diabetic shock. I mean, the kid that doesn't put the Game Boy down quick enough, and they're getting tasered. There's been over 300 deaths. So how is this a safe alternative to the taser? I mean, even that itself is implying that the taser is not safe. And then they're billing this as, a non-lethal weapon again. I believe we already have this called rubber bullets. I don't understand these companies that are making money off exploiting the police state that's being set up. And that's exactly what's going on here. We're not allowed to have weapons, but they just keep arming and arming and arming the military and the police with more and more gadgetry. We're heading down a very, very bad road. Our leaders don't care about us. Corporate America doesn't care about anything but a buck. In fact, international corporatism it should be called, because very few companies are now just in one country alone. I mean, you could say that they're American based, but they're international companies. They don't care about the populations. They're going to go along with the status quo. The elite in this world want nothing more than to cause pain and death and torture. Police officers out there need to wake up. You need to understand that we are human beings. We are citizens. We're not civilians. Okay? We're not the enemy. You're so busy now trying to police thought crimes and stuff. I mean, the FBI itself is so involved in spying on Americans that they're not even prosecuting criminals on the level that they used to. These are all signs that we have gone astray. And we need to get back to the principles that this country was founded on anyway. And that is that you're innocent until proven guilty. You don't have police officers using all this on because they don't want to strain a muscle. Okay? It's time to get back to the basics. It's time for good citizens to stand up, be proud of their heritage, and let's take back this country. I want to thank you for listening to this special report, and together we will make a difference.